What's up? It is the Super Dad Bros, aka Dads from the Future. This is some of our old Bros of Tsushima content that we had some recording error on, meaning that we had lost the audio. So we are commentating over these episodes so we can still bring you the episode we did originally. Now, of course, since we lost the audio, we've already done all this, so we're just going to be kind of watching along and just enjoying the ride.
Speaking of rides, I'm on a horse.
Bum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum.
I'm like an
horseman.
Eastern cowboy.
Bum, ba-da-dum, 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 bum.
Sans guns though.
He's got the guns that he carries on his arms.
Yeah, I keep my guns in my sleeveys, same as my armies.
What the hell is that? Your sleeves.
Oh, that's a location. I'm going into a location. I'm about to fight a bunch of dudes.
Yeah, he's gonna do the Stundolf.
This is after the first missions, and we're trying to go in help help her brother. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jin's still kind of a jerk.
Yeah, like pretty bad.
Like so far, the character's not sitting with me, and this is before you get the stealth and everything. So this kind of stuff happens, and panic ensues.
But we did learn one thing about this game, and that is the utmost and juggernaut level supremacy
Of
the
ladders.
ladder. Oh, the ladder is so great.
Jin talks about having so much honor all the time, but I literally just waited for people to walk up a ladder and murder them.
He's just like, I have to adhere to my honor in the way that my uncle taught me. And Colt's like, yeah, no, I'm not about that. I'm gonna stand by this ladder and like straight up samurai kill everybody.
It's 7 dudes on one, and look how big that first dude was.
It's 7 dudes on one dude with a ladder, and then they keep coming up.
Yeah,
It's
you know,
like-
hey, taking advantage of what you got.
You know, Bob went up the ladder and got decapitated by the dude in the Raiden hat. Maybe I should reconsider that. Nah, you know, I'm gonna go up there. Oh, and
That's what happens. It's because I have the Raiden hat. I have all the power. Look at the stance. Look at the hat. It's power.
the name of this costume is Absolute Unit.
This is still me learning combat. As in our original audio, I made mention that I was kind of a dumb boy, and I didn't remember that this game has a blocking function.
You've just been going without it.
Yeah, I mean, I've been trying to dodge around people, and I was doing pretty good. But this is where we start to learn that no, you can block people's attacks with your sword. And I'm like, oh god,
This standoff thing gets me every time.
absolutely murdered.
Absolutely, just like the guy's like, I'll take you on, and you're like, cool, dead.
You should be cut in half right now. Absolutely murdered. It's the best thing about this game is just zoop,
You're having a bad day, champ.
cut through them like butter. The music is so intense on this, like it's so hard to like be able to like hear ourselves over the music, and it has such a good the boss guy here
Yeah,
now.
and then the rest of them start coming out.
Oh, this is a point at the where they give you kunai, and they're so broken. You just throw a piece of metal into someone's face. So maybe I'm leaning on them, but they work out so well. Technique.
Didn't even have to block once.
No, you can't block spears though. I learned that the hard
Yeah,
way.
yeah, you gotta dodge around them, but that was still pretty cool.
When I was doing off-camera stuff, just kind of like traveling and doing side quests, I've learned don't try to block the big husky boys or the spear boys. Sword guys, a-okay, but
Block them all day.
those other two,
Not a fun time. Not a fun time, Eastern Cowboy. We got some hot map action going on.
Yeah, I did the little side thingy, and then I'm heading up here to find. I cannot remember the dude's name, but it's Yuna's brother.
Yuna's brother.
We'll find out, but you know they're like, "Oh, hey, have you come to help my brother?" I'm like, "I guess." Those horses are inferior to mine. Hence why I didn't take them.
Which, you know, you were watching our last episode of this, the Mongols have taken everything from him, but his horse is back, and that's what matters.
I have my horse. I have my sword. I will soon have vengeance. Oh, see, there he is.
So, for the uninitiated here, Colt was playing Breath of the Wild at one point, and the first horse he ever tamed, he named Dope AF. And I just think it's a real tragedy that he couldn't have named his horse on this one Dope AF. So, in the spirit of Dope AF, you know, we've got a good time here.
Well, they wouldn't let me actually name the horse. They're like, here's 3 names.
Well, that'd be great.
And I picked like the coolest one I could.
It would be so great because they actually say the horse's name in game if his name was Dope AF. Like,
Dope AF? Come on, Dope AF.
Yeah, Dope AF, get over here. Like,
man, it'd mess it up and it'd just be like Dope AF.
Dope AF.
The Warrior's Code.
Did you find any samurai to free your uncle?
Not yet. No searching.
Yeah, I found no samurais. This is where we just have like a little bit of choppiness. It's what's going on with it, so we're just dealing with what we got.
Yeah, we're giving what we could because we thought it'd be fair to like get this footage out there and keep going with it, kind of keep momentum going, and just keep making content. You know, even if some of us run into some issues when we're doing it, we wanted to make sure we gave you
Any
something.
brothers or sisters?
Plus, there's actually these first couple ones are actually really cool. They introduce the stealth and everything.
Oh
so.
yeah, like this has been a blast, and like it's funny because
Feel that strong?
you know we're gonna be releasing these in the way we intend to do so, like weekly.
Your brother is free.
But like we were doing some of these like 2 at a time or 3 at a time,
Had time to think about it.
so like we can look back on this, and the commentary aspect is really fun on it
How are your wheels?
because it's just like we're looking back like you remember this and this happened there, so it's kind of fun.
You don't share much about how you feel, do you?
Yeah, the microphone breaking was kind of tragic because we had all that content like ready to go, and the audio was just terrible, and we're just like, we're not going to put this kind of audio out. And then we try to go do the commentary then, and the microphone's totally busted. So I've been waiting for these 2 weeks to get a new microphone, which we have now.
Yeah, we did it. Well, we got the new one just a couple days ago actually, and we were both wanting to get back to doing this and having this fun and being some bros of Tsushima, bro.
Oh god, I should have cut this part out.
But
This was so horrible.
this
Like
was so much writing.
it's not just the writing. Like I'm trying to follow the little thing, and it's just wind. You have to follow wind, and I'm trying to.
There's a spot up ahead.
And this
Okay.
is the part where I keep getting like exited out of a mission because they're like, you're not going the right place. I'm like, I don't know where to go. I'm following the NPC. I mean, except for right there.
We have a very attention needy cat that whenever we're doing this, he likes to lend his performance to the microphone. He's a little bit of a diva, but you know we like him anyway.
Now watch, I'm down here.
Yeah.
I've already been told you're being a dum-dum.
Yeah.
Stay on task, and it's gonna happen again.
He gonna do it
It's
again.
gonna do it like 4 or 5 times because you don't know what you're doing. See, return to the tail. Look, what am I doing
What am I
wrong?
doing?
And then I go back up here, and it's like, this is where you need to go.
I'm giving you all I can.
Like, I'm trying so much.
There's the amp.
Yeah, and then it works, of course.
Of
The,
course.
the one hill made the difference.
There has to be a way in. Let's look.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, let's get up on this big rock. You know, that's a good place to look. No, you need to come down here by the log.
Find a safe approach.
The rock? You fool. No, the log.
Scale the rocks on that side.
If they're loose, they might give way. Alert the guards.
Alert the guards.
Alert them.
Defensive backup from enemy.
Like, they've made like so much progress in this thing. Like, they got whole forts and everything. Like, you gotta kind of give it to them that you know, they're really dedicated
Oh yeah, they're
to murder.
If something goes wrong,
yeah
they'll kill
they're
the
dedicated to
prisoners. I've
personally
seen them do
like
it.
ruining Jin's day.
to go quietly.
And nobody else but Jin. They're just like, this guy's this Jin guy. He's got it.
Well, I mean, his uncle too.
Before the sun.
Yeah,
Like his
that's
uncle's
fair.
not having a good day.
Yeah, his uncle's having some bad news bears. That's what his uncle's having.
No, like when we first actually recorded this, we were actually kind of talking about how like the kind of game that it is kind of similar to some of the older games that we've both played. Like the combat's very Genji oriented. If you ever played that game, Genji the Dawn of the Samurai, like PlayStation 2. But it was like really good. Combat was very fluid, just like how this game is. You know, he kind of has like some of the same stances.
Oh, definitely.
And it just flowed very well. And the combat in this game is fantastic. A little talky and a little long-winded on this, but we're still like early game, so there's a lot of story to get out till we can just kind of start going ham on fools.
Oh, bet on that. And like, one thing I do want to give to Genji, just while we're on the subject of it, really quick, because it's such a great game. It's kind of like a little more on like the Devil May Cry aspect in some aspects too.
Yeah, it's definitely way more like Japanese fantasy oriented.
Juggle everything around you. Pretty cool stuff though, like really good.
Like this game is very similar in that it also, because we're about to get into like teaching us how to like do. Yeah, of course I'm gonna biff it in the river.
Hey man, the water in the ground broke your fall.
It didn't though. I got hurt.
You broke both your legs. Your bones are glass.
Snap my ankles.
Ah, that's a career ender. And that's like just game over. Jin's like, nope, can't do it anymore, man. My ankles are ruined.
Yeah.
They're just.
I can't handle the rock anymore. You're gonna have to take it up for me.
Yeah, I just go do it.
Again. It plagued me so bad here. I'm like, why am I screwing up so bad?
He is the boy who struggles against the wind.
The wind is supposed to help. It's my dad. He's supposed to help me.
Yeah, we did discover about the wind. This guy's a dad. The wind has been showing us around and
So this is what I didn't like. They told me, here's a scalable wall. And I go to find the freaking wall, and it's no, I have to go through this tiny hole.
Go through the little butt crack in the wall.
Yeah, like, I'm trying, folks. I really am. Like, I want to do good on this game. I don't want to look like a dum-dum. I don't want to play the game. Also, you can definitely see that new skin on those swords, though, Ro.
Oh, tight.
If you want to see just how he's flossing. This is his realization, and this is very important as to Jin's descent into madness. And it's really just stab a dude.
It's just stab the living dog crap out of him.
It is like they're like, hey, kill him silently, and the dude's just screaming the whole time. Like, how do you not hear this guy? And then we start having a fever dream. He just like loses it.
The fever dream thing, like it keeps happening.
And it's like you've got some problems, bud. Maybe you need to see a physician. And black screens, and here we are in the middle of a sun-kissed field,
Drenched. And we're back on the child drip, ladies, gents, and everything in between. We're back on the child drip.
Oh yeah, even when he's out like hunting, this little kid's got style. Uncle, maybe not so much.
I don't know, man. Uncle's got that mature, like, I've been a samurai a minute, and this is I go hunting samurai gear.
So yeah, Uncle dresses like an old man, and he just doesn't have the fashion sense that a young Jin does. Again.
Also, we've discovered that this game is basically the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
I want to point out that it says stay in the area, but I was following my uncle. How is it wrong if I'm following Uncle?
Why does my family only seek to deceive me?
Like, I don't understand. It keeps happening so bad, and I'm like, I'm not a dumb man, and this is getting recorded. I'm not reloading this and doing it again. It's just a Bobo moment on my part. Then we find the tracks that we've already gone past. By the way, we're hunting a bear. Two dudes with bows are gonna go hunt a giant bear. One is a child.
What is a child?
Well, a child and an old man with bows. We're like, we're gonna go kill this big ass bear.
Dude, come on though. Like, we're from the South. This is normal.
Yeah, this is pretty much like a This is like an episode of Swamp People, but Japanese.
It's Japanese swamp people.
There's he's dying.
Yeah, he's dying. That's what happens when you have blood coming everywhere. You'll soon learn that.
And we're walking.
It's a lot of walking. It's a lot of going from place to place. There's deer.
We ain't here for deer, boy.
We came here for a big ass whale.
We're gonna find ourselves a Japanese bear, follow the blood trail, and we're gonna shoot it.
Isn't that a sun bear?
A sun bear? No, that's I think they're in Japan. I know they're really crazy looking. I love those guys.
Like I know they have a bear. It's not. Let's see, here it is.
Oh yeah.
This is when we find. I love him. Like, you can go up there, Uncle. I'm gonna stay back here.
Yeah, straight up.
No, I'm smart about it.
In the original recording, he was like, "Okay, Uncle Stupid, you go up there."
And then there's these guys. Boom.
Can we give them a plus for a mask in these troubled times?
Oh yeah.
Straight up.
You can definitely tell. Like growing up, Jin had a lot of anger issues, and I hope he's worked through those to accept himself. But we know in the future he is not. He's kind of a jerk.
You know, I'm waiting for like one time when he pops off on Yuna, and then she just pops back with it. That's why your mama dead.
That's why your daddy did.
That's why your daddy dead. Dead as hell.
What kind of yukata they wearing?
What kind of katana your daddy got?
Well, I mean, he's got his dad's katana
Exactly.
that I like changed and customized.
Let's be
It's like, dad's katana's kind of basic. Let's make it a little bit better here. And he just ends the dude like this is a child, and he's ready to go, man.
And he's like, I'm gonna give you the dignity of being a murderer.
When we take their life,
We take their life. That's rough stuff right there. Like you don't see that nowadays. Walking up to kids and be like, "Hey, look him in the eye.
Look him in the eye when you kill him."
This is the way of the samurai."
I always had, there was these like stranger safety seminars when I was going to school, and I always remembered like they weren't as like intensive or helpful as they were supposed to be, because like they'd be like, if you encounter a stranger, scream and run away, just scream super loud and run out at them. And I was like, man, that's like, I don't think that would work. Like, it scares the crap out of me, Like, some strange person's like, I'm here to kill you. And just, running at him.
Would like to point out that basically, like, we go through this whole dream sequence, and legit, like, Jin's just laying there.
He's just laying in the field, fever dream style.
This is when you get all your stealthy abilities, like, seeing people through walls and stuff like that. But this introduces our stealth mechanic.
The ghost, as you will.
Yeah, because it's Ghost of Tsushima.
Ghost.
And he's the ghost.
Can you hear the rumble? Get it?
Yeah, it's the band.
It's Ghost.
But, I mean, this is the part where, like, I can finally just, like, stab people in, like, one go and kill them. I've been waiting on this whole game.
Oh, he's been wanting to. And one of my favorite things is he was, when we were recording this, he wasn't, like, watching, like we were having our usual pattern we do, but he was just like, shh, it's good night time. Like, just,
there's plenty of night
yeah,
times.
there's so many nights.
Because there's a couple, like I noticed he does have different animations, which is good. It's not like the same thing over and over again.
Tenchu, that was the one thing with the first Tenchu.
Night.
Shh, no tears, only dreams.
But like this was also like something we talked about. Like it's comparing it to other games, but everything has something it's similar with. But like Tenchu kind of has that same aspect of like hide around buildings, get up high. Here's some grass that like isn't big enough to hide you. Because that's the thing. Like it still gets to me. Is like this grass does not hide anybody.
But hey, it's
out where like this grass. I'm like you're clearly still very visible. But Tenchu had the same kind of thing, which was like. It's a little bitty thing, and it completely hides you. And you just sneak up and, like, stab people.
You can hide behind, like, a kimono rack. And it's like your character's model is, like, twice the size of the kimono rack. And the guards in Tenchu are just like, yep, definitely nobody here.
As long as they don't hear or see you, it's fine. And I think this is pretty kind of the same thing. If they don't see you, if you don't make a lot of noise, then you're golden.
You know what's the worst part is you ruin their dinner.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure they've ruined a lot of people's dinners, rolling up in here and murdering people. So,
I mean, yeah, I guess that's tit for tat on that.
yeah, because he knows how to. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I was so excited. I'm like, I'm gonna save this
He's like, I'm
person.
gonna save this dude, and then he opened it, and I was like, yeah, he's highly dead.
I'm like, oh, okay.
Well, that's genuinely depressing. Let's move on.
It didn't work out that well. I wanted to be the hero. There's just so many dead people.
Dude, yeah, but you know, it's yurt's a rockin'.
That's Night Night.
Yeah, that was a very good.
It's his fault though because I snuck in right next to him.
Oh, you did. You were just like found some of our first Mongol artifacts too here.
So if you haven't played the game, the terrifying thing about Mongol artifacts is obviously there's like vibration in the game. Typically, like if you're fighting everything, you get to feel it, you know, with the dual shock and everything. But when there's a Mongol artifact nearby, the controller just will not stop vibrating. And if you're closer to it, it's even more, and it's like a big heartbeat. And it's just terrifying until you find this thing. Taka, that's the guy's name.
Taka.
Yeah. Well, me and Taka about to be real good friends. Also, you tried to say that this guy's hat was better than mine, and clearly his hat is a raggedy piece, and my hat is fresh and clean.
You can't hold me to what I said in the past recording footage, man. I was in a bad place mentally at that point because I recall at some point I had mentioned the habit of grabbing like an entire bottle of Centrum and like rushing on vitamins. I believe the descriptor was it's the closest to a god a man can feel.
And that is still disturbing.
Yeah, looking back, I can see your point on that.
His hat is Garb.
His hat is Garbo, and yeah, I should have probably gotten help about the Centrum Silver thing years ago.
Maybe just don't do that anymore.
I am, as of this recording, like 6 minutes free from Centrum Silver rushes.
The flowers. The most important thing, because that's the currency now.
Some of it. We've seen flowers and supplies and iron and bamboo.
The flowers bought me that bomb-ass hat. That's the only currency that matters.
Hat.
I'm just waiting for it to give me a better hat. I don't care about these like headbands from like these haikus and all this stuff. You gotta give me this sweet hat. Blocks the sun. It's you know, it's everything you need.
You said they were moving the slaves. Where?
I sure hope he doesn't fever dream again.
And there was a blacksmith in the last group.
Walks 2 steps.
Better be right.
This game gives me fond memories of like other things like that, and it's got its own unique story. And every time I want to stealth around now, and I'm gonna find a sound clip from Tenchu because every time in Tenchu you kill a guard, it says the same phrase. It's Timidunda. And no matter what, like if you walk up to him and just stab him, it's the same sound every time. So we're gonna find that sound and we're gonna start splicing that in.
Whatever tools you need as soon as
This game is gonna be nothing but stealth kills and same phrase over and over again.
That's the thing is once the soundboard stops, there's gonna be or starts. There's no stopping it.
Stay.
Oh man,
Fight for a home.
do a little morning zoo with it. We'll do like fart noises and flushing and stuff every time there's a really serious scene.
Oh god.
Coming back to Culty W and the animal.
Jin, your uncle's died. Oh man, that's terrible.
I know this wasn't easy.
Yeah, a lot of they talk a lot about this whole code thing. I'm like, you've already, bro, you're a jerk to people.
Thank you.
You know, you got beat up for one. The scene of the crime, even.
Oh my
And
goodness.
not only that, like we watching the fight, he waits until dude is not paying attention and just tries to cut his whole
Jesus,
face
I'll
off,
kill you.
and then gets thrown off a bridge for it. So honor's out the door at this point. Also, this dude is, oh,
He got the drip.
I wanna when I finally kill this man and gain my revenge, my oh so just revenge, I want that belt buckle. I want the belt buckle so bad.
It's gonna be good.
They see everything. Oh yeah? Do they see what I do?
Do they know?
I like how he like addresses his nephew as like, because it's family, but he's like the Lord. Like he gives him proper props.
Well, he's a samurai first. Family man second.
Would you abandon your children? I don't know. What if they're being jerks? Have I mentioned I hate that man?
The Mongol guy?
Yeah.
Koda Khan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's fond of... Oh, trophy!
Point of no return. My horse is drinking.
And Jin's just looking off into the water, fever dreaming like a madman.
Nah, man, my legend has grown. I am the people's hope.
Oh, he got a bow.
Man, they gotta start hoping more.
Yeah, right? I'm just one man, I can't do it all.
But this is also where, like, hey, you get ghost weapons, and I'm like, oh man, kunais are cool. And then I realize, no, there's like bombs and stuff in here. Like, you can set dudes on fire.
Ancient samurai art of actual grenade.
Oh yeah, it's the sticky bomb, and I look at it and I'm like, yeah,
yeah.
this is what's gotta happen. Because this is a thing. This is a historical thing. I'm gonna beam you in the face with this. It's gonna explode in a second. Like, yeah, like I don't think I've used it effectively yet, but like, it's the fact that I have it. It's ready.
Ancient samurai art to throw a damn bomb on them.
Right? Works perfectly. Oh, this is just me messing around.
Yeah, we got some hot menu action.
Gotta level your guy up. Yeah, see, deflection. I'm learning, guys.
Getting
Those parries up. But I think at this point we are cutting this episode down. So thank you guys so much for tuning in and being patient with us. This is Super Dad Bros, and we will see you next time.
like, comment, and subscribe.